All right, so here's another one or another woman believing that women can survive emotionally independent of men. If you watched my video last night, I talked about that. Can women survive emotionally independent of men? And you would know the answer to that. But as someone like myself, I'm not a big celebrator of holidays, the Western way of celebrating life. I'm not a person that believes that we need to celebrate Father's Day, Mother's Day, Family Day, like Thanksgiving, any of these type of holidays. I don't believe that to me personally, my own opinion, I don't believe we need holidays to validate someone. But because we got holidays, we celebrate them. But I'm not here for the holiday discussion. I'm really here for the attack on why we should ban Father's Day. And simply because of women like her who believe Father's Day should be banned is the type of thinking that feminism has leaked and bled over into the minds of women, thinking that they can do again without men. You cannot exist without a man. I'm not saying that you are no good without a man, but you cannot exist without a man. And you need a man. So banning Father's Day is not to be like, let's get rid of the holiday. But she's saying something deeper. What she's saying is, let's ban the celebration of men. And for women to go along with that kind of thinking is the very same type of thinking that leaves you when you're in trouble, you calling on a man. Now, your man is the authority figure of this nation. And he set the laws. And when the woman feels threatened, she calls on a man. When a woman feels like she has no one to protect her, she looks for a man. And so when you once again begin to ostracize men from society, you leave yourself vulnerable and open to the threat of men running rampant doing what they want. So if you put no restriction or if you put no regulation on men being men, we're going to be animals. Okay? And that's just the nature of who we are. And I'm not saying rabid savages, but what I am saying is if there is no feminine side of men, if you take away the feminine, which is the woman, if you take away the woman from the man, then you leave men to not be in touch with their effeminate side. So if we was to ban Father's Day, stop celebrating men, stop looking at men, stop putting men in the light or in the scope of being worthy to be loved and celebrated, then you ostracize men once again. And because you ostracize men, what you're going to do in the psychological mind of a man is make him feel like he's not needed and wanted. And then you're going to have savage men out here doing what they want. And you're going to be the one looking for a man to set regulations up to protect you, the woman. But you want to get rid of the man. You want to make sure that the man has no say in anything. You don't want him to be celebrated. This feminism thinking is what's killing women and killing the natural way. You see, I'm a naturalist, and I certainly believe that men are the leaders and protectors and those who, I'm not saying men are the only ones who can provide, but men are the providers. Men are the protectors. Men are the ones who go out and serve, because going out to serve is serving you. And if men stop doing their job going out to serve, then he has no reason for why he's doing what he's doing. He has no reason to go out and serve again. He has no reason to feel obligated to go out there and do the job that he does in order to make you feel like you're the one he's serving. Let me clear it up for you and say it a little bit more finesse, in a little more finesse way. If you get rid of men, if you stop loving men, if you stop celebrating men, if you put men on the back burner, you're going to not only decline men from the right to feel his feminine side of himself, because he does that, he feels that when he's connected to his woman. And if you take away women from the man, then you make the man lose touch with his effeminate side, which would become a more nurturing and loving side. And if you take that away, now you got savage wolves out here who's going to be ready to eat you up and swallow you whole. Why? Because there is no regulation on men. When you take away the love and the affection and the celebration of men, you actually take away the regulations on men, and men become animals. Men become savage wolves, and they're going to do what they want, run around and cause havoc and do whatever it is that they please. Why? Because feminism has led men the way of astray. Feminism has led men astray, and so we don't believe we need a woman. So guess what we're going to do? You're prey. You're going to be prey out here now because you've ostracized men. So now men are going to be the predators, which they naturally are, and you're going to be the prey, the weaker of the two, until you go and get you a gun license and take up self-defense classes to feel like this is the only way to protect you. But you're doing that because you lack the support of a man who plays that role for you. So you go get the gun license and you go get the self-defense courses to feel like you are in well-protected space with yourself. Believe me, beloved, if you take away the role and the love and the affection and the idea of men from society, you're going to have animals out here running crazy. You're going to have animals out here running rabid wolves out here, okay? You're going to have gangs because that's what men do. Men run in gangs. Men run in packs. Men run, okay, in collection with each other. And so you're going to see gangs happening again. You're going to see wars and rumors of wars and more wars and death. You're going to get death. So for this woman to say, let's stop celebrating men, take away Father's Day, ban Father's Day, we all know she's just trying to stir up the pot and get some attention on herself. But let's say feminism wins. What have you really won? What you have actually did was signed your death certificate is what you did. You signed your death certificate because what you signed was a law of men not feeling obligated to go out and to serve you, and then go out to provide, to protect you, because a man providing is his way of protecting you. And if you take away a man's natural right to provide for you, you have just removed the protection of your own way. And that's why women like her need to be hushed. Because ain't no win-win situation here for feminism. Okay? All right. I love you. I love me. I love us. Always live from the soul, beloved. All right? Peace.